Hello, everyone. Welcome to Asia Euro University from Faculty of Business Administration and Tourism and Faculties of Social Science and Economics. I would like to give you a teaching video clips of Unit 8, Space Travel. This clip is the part 1 of the Unit 8, or it is called Lesson A. It's about start listening, vocabulary, and grammar in the lesson. Okay, now have a look at Unit 8, Space Travel. In this unit, you will learn to talk about the moon, discuss space travel, use expressions for checking into a hotel, and we also learn grammar about word for hypothetical situation. Okay, hypothetical situation. At first, look at vocabulary. Here, vocabulary from Unit 8. Okay, now listen to my reading all the vocabulary and don't forget to learn the reading after me. Okay, nouns: aluminum, amazement, announcement, arrangement, cracker, destination, discovery, excitement, excursion, existence, gravity, guest. Imagination, improvement, journey, landing, mango, nut, passenger, pill, preference, resort, scientist, solar system, station, tourist, tube, view. Okay, now learn about the adjectives. Adventurous, bacteria-free, herbal, marinated, mild, newfangled, permanent, shredded, spicy, milder. Okay, now learn about verbs and verb phrases. Amazed, a noun, orange. Okay, announce, orange. Discovered, discover. Excite, exist. Imagine, improve, prefer. Okay, now we learn about expression. I guess, I guess, I imagine, to each his own. Now we learn the language when we are into a hotel. We call check into a hotel. A single room for 3 nights. And could you fill out this form, please? Here's your key and a map of the hotel. How can I help you? I made the reservation online. I'll need a picture ID and a credit card, please. I'm checking in. Your name, please. Okay, everyone, now back to the lesson all together with me. Okay. Here, start. Now you are going to listen to a recording talking about the history of flying to the moon. Okay, before that, you need to answer my question. What do you know about the moon? Yes? So please keep your answer for me when you meet me in the conference day. I will ask you and you have to give me the answer. What do you know about the moon? And now after listening, okay, or you can check before the listening if you know the answer A, B, or C to the question 1 to 5. Okay, now I did the question for you and also the answer A, B, or C. Your job is that choose the correct answer. Okay, 1. When was the first moon landing? ពេលណាដែលមានការចុះចតលើកដំបូងនៅលើភពព្រះច័ន្ទ A July 20 the 20th the sorry A July the 20th 1959 B July the 20th 1969 C July the 20th 1979 2 Who was the first man on the moon? A Neil Armstrong B Buzz Aldrin C Michael Collins 3 Gravity on the moon is about of gravity on earth okay ទំនាញណាអូខេខ្ញុំអត់បានបកប្រែសំណួរទី2សូមបកប្រែឡើងវិញតើមនុស្សតើនរណាជាបរិសុទ្ធទី1ជាន់លើភពព្រះច័ន្ទ okay number 3ទំនាញនៅលើភពព្រះច័ន្ទប្រហែលជានៃទំនាញនៅលើភពផែនដី A 17% B 37% C 57% 4 How far away is the moon តើចម្ងាយប៉ុន្មាននៃភពព្រះច័ន្ទ A approximately 2,389 miles 3,844 kilometers B approximately 23,886 miles or 38,440 kilometers. C approximately 238,857 miles 384,403 kilometers. 5. What's the weather like on Earth? On the moon, I'm sorry. What's the weather like on the moon? តើអាកាសធាតុនៅលើភពព្រះច័ន្ទនោះដូចម្ដេចដែរ A similar to Earth weather B cool and stormy C it's very cold and but there's no water okay so now listen to 8.1 recording and then you may have the information about the correct answer okay listen by now
Unit 8, page 90, exercise 1. 1.
When was the first moon landing?
B. July 20th, 1969.
2.
Who was the first man on the moon?
A. Neil Armstrong.
3.
Gravity on the moon is about what of gravity on Earth?
A. 17%.
4.
How far away is the moon?
C. Approximately 238,857 miles, 384,403 kilometers.
5.
What's the weather like on the moon?
C. It's very cold, but there's no weather.
Okay, C. It's very cold, but there's no water. No weather. I'm sorry, not water. No weather. ប៉ុន្តែមានអាកាសធាតុមិនខ្ញុំច្រឡំនិយាយថា water. Okay. មិនទឹកទេ Okay, 2. Exercise 2. Have these space events already happened or not happened yet? 1. People have walked on the moon. So you have to answer, this has already happened. If it is not, you have to answer like, this has not or hasn't already happened. So make the sentence like this, everyone, and keep your answer to show me on the conference day. Okay, សូមឆ្លើយតាមទម្រង់នេះបើសិនជាស្របឆ្លើយអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាបដិសេធសូមឆ្លើយ has not ឬក៏ hasn't តបមកប្រើពាក្យ already happened ហើយសូមរក្សាចម្លើយចាំឆ្លើយជាមួយខ្ញុំនៅថ្ងៃ conference. Okay. Number 2. Scientists have a permanent station on the moon. 3. Scientists have discovered water on the moon. 4. Tourists have traveled into space. 5. Tourists have traveled to the moon. Okay, everyone, answer. If you are not sure, surf the internet to get this information. By typing the sentence into the Google search, you will see the answer if you are not sure. ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់ចង់ដឹងចម្លើយវាបើសិនយើងមិនច្បាស់សូមវាយអក្សរហ្នឹងទៅក្នុង Google search យើងនឹងឃើញព័ត៌មានហើយតើវាកើតឡើងហើយនៅណា Okay. Now exercise 3, talk about it. This is speaking exercise, everyone. Work with a partner, discuss this question. Should scientists build a permanent station on the moon? And then you can make a conversation by this sample. I think scientists should build a permanent station on the moon. We can learn a lot about space by studying on the moon. I disagree. We should spend the money on something else. Okay, so you can make speaking conversation with each other by using this sample. Okay, now we have listening about a vacation on the moon. Okay, before listening, what is the most unusual place you have ever been to on vacation? What was it like? អញ្ចឹងមុននឹងស្ដាប់សូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាឆ្លើយសំណួរនេះមួយហើយឆ្លើយរួចហើយសូមចាំឆ្លើយតបជាមួយខ្ញុំនៅថ្ងៃជួបគ្នាផ្ទាល់ណាគេសួរថាតើយើងតើមានកន្លែងដែលមានកន្លែងណាដែលជាកន្លែងមិនធម្មតាដែលអ្នកធ្លាប់បានទៅលេងនៅថ្ងៃវិស្សមកាលហើយវាមិនដែរណាវាមិនដែរ What was it like? Okay, now you are going to listen to Martha, Earl, and Vanessa, who says that they would like to go on vacation to the moon. ឥឡូវយើងស្ដាប់ទៅមនុស្ស3នាក់និយាយគ្នាអូននិយាយជាមួយនឹងអ្នកសម្ភាសន៍ម្នាក់Martha, Earl ហើយនិង Vanessa តើពួកគេនិយាយថាពួកគេចង់ទៅលេងវិស្សមកាលនៅភពព្រះច័ន្ទឬទេតើអ្នកណាជាអ្នកទៅអ្នកណាអ្នកចង់ទៅក្នុងចំណោម3នាក់គឺមានតែម្នាក់ដែលចង់ទៅអញ្ចឹងពេលយើងស្ដាប់ហើយសូមយើងជ្រើសរើសចម្លើយមួយអូខេអញ្ចឹងស្ដាប់ដូចតទៅអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា Listen with me all together.
Page 91, exercises 2 and 3. Marta.
What do you think, Marta? Would you like to travel to the moon on vacation?
I don't think that's really a possibility in my case.
Why not?
Well, I don't have enough money.
Okay, but in theory, would you like to travel to the moon?
Not really. I don't think the moon would be a very nice place. I mean, I guess it would be very cold there. I prefer the beach. Also, a big problem for me would be you can't leave when you want to. So I think going to the moon for me is definitely not an ideal vacation.
Earl.
So, Earl, would you like to travel to the moon on vacation?
I always find flying a little traumatic.
So flying in a rocket, I think, would be even more traumatic. It's a very long way to go.
So you wouldn't like to go?
I guess once you're there on the moon, it could be interesting. You know, interesting views, but really I prefer Earth. I prefer to walk in nature. I like to hear waves breaking on the beach, birds singing, and see the sun setting and all that. I don't think that's what I would get if I went to the moon. Vanessa.
Vanessa, would you like to travel to the moon on vacation?
Sure, I'd go to the moon on vacation. Why not? You have to try everything in this life. The views of Earth would be amazing. I'd like to leave Earth and get away from the effects of gravity, to be able to jump really high. I think I'd find the trip there quite frightening, but all in all, it would be a great experience. And I imagine that a hotel on the moon would be like a 5-star hotel, with lots of facilities. Imagine playing golf on the moon.
Okay, thanks, Vanessa.
Okay, everyone, you should read this conversation again and also with translation so that you can understand what the people are speaking about, their prediction to the moon. Okay, so back to exercise, everyone. We have exercise 3. You have to complete the information, complete the sentence, and about what matter here, 2 words, and then Martha, 1 word, Earl, 1 word here, Vanessa, 1 word, and Vanessa again, 1 word. You complete only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words only for this listening exercise. And now, yeah, complete and show the answer with me when you meet me in the conference. I say again and again, your answer would be useful when you meet me in the conference, and also save time to meet me in the conference as well. So after listening, who said what? Check the person's name. 1, it would be very cold. Martha speak about this sentence. How about 2? You can do things that you can do on earth. 3, there would be a great views of earth. 4, I prefer nature to the moon. 5, I like to get away from the effects of gravity. 6, you can't go home when you want to. Okay, អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាសូម check ចម្លើយមួយណាជាអ្នកនិយាយប្រយោគទាំងនេះ Okay, so exercise 5, talk about it. Work with the partner, ask and answer this question, use guess and imagine. Okay, គេឲ្យយើងនិយាយគ្នាណាប្រើបង្កើតសន្ទនាដោយឆ្លើយសំណួរទាំងនេះប្រើការស្មានឬក៏សម័យទុកណាទីឬក៏សម័យថាវាមិនសម័យឆ្លើយសំណួរហ្នឹងព្រោះយើងក៏ដូចខ្ញុំមិនបានយល់អំពី the moon ច្បាស់លាស់ទេព្រោះយើងមិនមែនអ្នកវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រអញ្ចឹងយើងទស្សន៍ទាយសារមើលហើយយើងឆ្លើយលេងៗទៅនេះជាវិធីរៀននិយាយអ្វីដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រ Okay, 1, would you like to travel in space and why or why not? Would you like to get away from the effects of gravity? And what could you do? And 3, what exciting or adventurous thing would you like to do in your life and why? Okay, so go to vocabulary study. Here, can you make the verb to noun or can you derivate noun to verb? Something like this. តើអ្នកអាចធ្វើឲ្យ verb ទៅជា noun ឬក៏អាចកាត់បន្ថយ noun មកជា verb វិញបានទេអូខេយើងមើលក្នុងនេះគេឲ្យមាន verb មាន noun មានកិច្ចសព្ទមាននាមណាអញ្ចឹងបំពេញចន្លោះប្រហោងនៅទីនេះ Okay, the title of this page is Build Your Vocabulary. ចំណងជើងនៃទំព័រនេះគឺឲ្យយើងរៀនបង្កើត vocabulary បង្កើតទៅលើ vocabulary ដែលមានស្រាប់ណា Okay so number 1 in order to learn English it's important to discover the meanings of the new words on your own for example if you know the word excite the verb excite then you guess the meaning of the noun excitement អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសបើសិនជាយើងចេះរកអត្ថន័យឃើញដោយខ្លួនឯងល្អណាស់យើងចាំឧទាហរណ៍ថាពាក្យ excite រំភើបចុះ excitement មានន័យថាម៉េចគឺមានន័យថាសេចក្តីរំភើបឬការរំភើបណាជានាមអញ្ចឹង excite ជា verb ដល់ពេលជានាមគឺ excitement ឥឡូវគេឲ្យយើងបំពេញcomplete the table of verbs and noun then listen ឲ្យយើងបំពេញមកតោះមកយើងស្ដាប់មកយើងលឺហើយពាក្យយើងបំពេញនឹងត្រូវឬទេណា Okay what endings are added to the verbs to make noun តើមានការបន្ថែមណាបញ្ចប់យ៉ាងម៉េចចំពោះnoun ណាចំពោះ verb ដើម្បីបង្កើតទៅជានាមឬក៏នាមមានហើយបង្កើតមក verb វិញយើងកាត់អីចេញឧទាហរណ៍អញ្ចឹងណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងធ្វើទៅហើយចាំស្ដាប់សំឡេងផ្ទៀងផ្ទាត់ដោយខ្លួនឯងទៅហើយចាំឆ្លើយមកខ្ញុំនៅថ្ងៃ conference day ព្រោះសំឡេងខ្ញុំនឹងដាក់ជូននៅក្នុងក្រុម Telegram ជូនអ្នកទាំងគ្នាស្ដាប់ផងដែរ Okay so go to exercise 2 complete each sentence with the correct form of the words in parentheses យើងគេឲ្យពាក្យក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ហើយយើងយកពាក្យក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ហ្នឹងយកមកបំពេញប៉ុន្តែមិនមែនឲ្យបំពេញពាក្យក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ហ្នឹងទេឲ្យបំពេញពាក្យក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ហ្នឹងឲ្យត្រូវ part of speech និងឲ្យត្រូវ person ឧទាហរណ៍ថាវាប្រើជានាមឬប្រើជាមួយនឹង third person singular យ៉ាងម៉េចឬក៏ប្រើក្នុងសំណួរយ៉ាងម៉េចអូខេអញ្ចឹងសូមបំពេញពី1ដល់8ហ្នឹងគឺ1គេបំពេញជាគំរូហើយនៅសល់2ទៅណា number 2 to number 8 so complete that and check with me on the conference day now we have another exercise talk about it okay with the partner then ask and answer these questions okay យើងឲ្យគេឲ្យយើងរៀនសួរឆ្លើយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកតាមគំរូសន្ទនានេះបើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាធ្វើបានអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពិតជានិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានល្អមិនខាន Okay 1 do you believe that existence of life on another planets why or why not A do you believe that the existence of life on the other planets and then your partner Marcus B will answer or may answer like this well I guess there could be some form of life somewhere what about you no I don't think so not in our solar system I imagine we would see signs if there were 2 what are some recent improvements in air travel 3 do you think the discovery of water on the moon is important why 4 what kind of vacation do you prefer relaxing or adventurous explain why okay so now we learn about grammar would for hypothetical expression ពាក្យនេះអានមួយអានថា hypoth ឲ្យខ្ពស់ណាតមក thetical អញ្ចឹង hypothetical situation ស្អីគេ hypothetical situation គឺស្ថានភាពដែលគ្មានលទ្ធភាពធ្វើបានអញ្ចឹងកាលណាយើងប្រើ would ក្នុងករណីយើងធ្វើមិនកើតបើប្រើ will ករណីយើងធ្វើកើតណា example it will be very cold this weekend so real and then it would be very cold on the moon what she would go to Rome if she had the money so what you choose 4 you have to wear warm clothes in Antarctica you'd here mean you would you'll here mean you will you'll have to study science to be an astronaut you know when you want to speak contraction with would or will you should pronounce the word and then with the manner of the sound of the consonant that mean the last word of would so you'll okay you'd have to wear warm clothes in Antarctica you'll have to study science to be an astronaut. Okay, everyone look at the chart here. Then circle the correct word to complete each sentence below. Okay, I will or I'll visit Mexico City next month. I won't be home until July. This is real and hypothesis. Hypothetical. I would love to visit Alaska someday. I wouldn't travel to the moon. I'd be too afraid. Would you like to go into space? Something like this. When you say would, it means it is hypothetical, or we call impossible to do. Okay, by studying this box, now circle the verb will or would in each sentence and imagine that, think about ability. If you can do, if it's real, use will. It's not real, use would, or we call hypothetical. Now I read for you question 2. Will or would you like to live in a different country? If you have time in this weekend, will or would you go to the Science Museum? 4. Do you think the weather will or would be good tomorrow? 5. Will or would you be able to finish all exercises in the workbook? 6. What will or would you do if you had more free time? Okay, look at exercise 3. Answer the questions with a real and hypothetical information. Use the example answers for your idea. So this is your own idea, everyone. For example, what is one thing you will do? I will go to the beach this summer. What is one thing you want to do? I won't be late to school tomorrow. What is one thing you would do? I would go to Spain if I had more money. What is one thing you would do? Wouldn't do. I would not buy that smartphone. Okay, យើងនេះជាសំណួរទី1ដល់ទី4ហើយគេឆ្លើយជាគំរូឲ្យអានេះគេឆ្លើយសម្រាប់តែខ្លួនគេទេចុះខ្លួនយើងវិញយើងអាចឆ្លើយផ្សេងពីហ្នឹងដោយប្រើទម្រង់ចម្លើយរបស់គេនេះ Okay, so exercise 4, talk about it. Work with a partner, ask and answer the question from exercise 2. Okay, គេឲ្យយើងមើលគំរូលំហាត់លេខ2តមកយើងរៀននិយាយបែបនេះរៀននិយាយតាមគំរូនេះ Would you travel in space? I'm not sure. I think I wouldn't. How about you? I definitely would. The idea is so exciting. You are more adventurous than I am. Okay. Okay, everyone. Please go to see grammar page with me. I will explain you again. Now I explain you briefly and all exercises about grammar. So already, now go to study the real grammar page that I quote from the book and also some extension I made. Okay. ឥឡូវយើងមើលទំព័រ grammar ដែលខ្ញុំដកស្រង់ចេញពីសៀវភៅដែរទេមិនមែនខ្ញុំនិពន្ធខ្លួនឯងទេប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំមានពង្រីកថែមការបកប្រែនិងការបញ្យលនៅទំព័រនេះណា Okay, here grammar will versus would. Here use will plus verb plus infinitive or plus base form. I'm sorry. Use will plus verb refer to base form to talk about future situation that are certain or real. យើងប្រើ will បូកនឹង verb គឺសម្រាប់អនាគតប៉ុន្តែអនាគតហ្នឹងគឺពិតជាកើតតែហ្មងពិតជាអាចទៅរួចតែហ្មងបានយើងប្រើ will ណា Example, I will stay in hotel in Dublin. ខ្ញុំនឹងស្នាក់នៅសណ្ឋាគារមួយនៅក្រុង Dublin. Use would plus verb to talk about hypothetical or not real present or future situation. ចឹងកាលណាប្រើ will ប្រើបានតែ future ទេ ប៉ុន្តែប្រើ would អាចប្រើ present ក៏បាន future ក៏បានតែរឿងហ្នឹងมันអាចកើតឡើងទេมันមានលទ្ធភាពទៅរួចទេណាឧទាហរណ៍ I would love to be a space tourist ខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើជាទេសចរតាមអវកាសដែរ but I don't have the money ប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់មានលុយហ្នឹងទៅមិនបានអូខេអញ្ចឹងលទ្ធភាពយើងទៅមិនរួច would for hypothetical situation would សម្រាប់ស្ថានភាពខ្វះលទ្ធភាពឬលទ្ធភាពដែលគួរឲ្យសោកស្ដាយណាអូខេ would is often used in sentence that describe hypothetical situations that depend on conditions in these sentences the word if introduces the condition អញ្ចឹងគេថាកាលណាយើងប្រើ would គឺករណីដែលរឿងលទ្ធភាពលទ្ធស្ថានភាពដែលយើងទៅមិនរួចតែម្ដងគឺអាស្រ័យលើលក្ខខណ្ឌផងដែរណាអញ្ចឹងក្នុងលក្ខខណ្ឌគេប្រើ if ណាប្រើ if ក្នុង grammar ជ្រៅជាងហ្នឹងឥឡូវយើងទៅតែរៀនដល់ទេឆ្នាំក្រោយយើងនឹងរៀនដល់ប្រយោគគេហៅ conditional sentence conditional sentence អានេះគឺក្នុង second conditional ណាសម្រាប់បងប្អូនណាដែលរៀន conditional sentence ហើយនឹងយល់កន្លែងហ្នឹងណាឥឡូវយើងមិនទាន់រៀនដល់ conditional ទេខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយត្រឹម limit ត្រឹមតែ limited explanation គឺបញ្យល់នៅកម្រិតទាបនៅឡើយមិនទាន់បញ្យល់នៅក្នុងកម្រិតជ្រៅទេចាំរៀនដល់ឆ្នាំទី2ឆមាសទី1យើងនឹងរៀនដល់ conditional sentence យើងនឹងនិយាយឲ្យពេញទលំទលាយ conditional sentence តែម្ដងណាបើនិយាយឥឡូវចុះដល់ឆ្នាំទី2ខ្ញុំបាននិយាយអញ្ចឹងអត់អីនិយាយឥឡូវអស់ហើយអញ្ចឹងសូមលាក់ទុកសម្រាប់ឆ្នាំទី2សម្រាប់រៀននៅឆ្នាំទី2ណាអូខេខ្ញុំនិយាយលេងទេតាមពិតសិភៅកម្រិតយើងរៀននឹងមិនទាន់ឲ្យយើងពង្រីកខ្លួនដល់កម្រិតនោះការរៀនគឺរៀនតាមកម្រិតមិនមែនចេះតែរៀនតាមចិត្តចង់ទេបើរៀនតាមចិត្តចង់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រកាសជាចុងក្រោយអត់ចេះអ្វីទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងរៀនកម្រិតរៀនម្ដងបន្តិចម្ដងបន្តិចសំម្ដងបន្តិចម្ដងបន្តិចយើងនឹងទទួលបានពេញនៅថ្ងៃណាមួយបើយើងព្យាយាមចាក់ឲ្យពេញហ្មងគឺវាកំពុបអស់ហើយឥឡូវហ្នឹងOkay, the verb that describe the condition is in past tense ណាចាំអារម្មណ៍មែនទែនអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអូខេតម្រង verb ដែលប្រើគឺគេប្រើ past tense បន្ទាប់ពី if នៅក្នុង if គេប្រើ past tense យ៉ាងមក past simple អូខេ Okay, I'm sorry. Now talking about affirmative, negative, and questions. I would say in a 5-star hotel. I would stay in a 5-star hotel if I had more money. Speaking of which, it means that you don't have money and you are not able to stay in the 5-star hotel. Look at negative. I wouldn't stay in a youth hostel if I had more money. ខ្ញុំមិនស្នាក់នៅក្នុងអន្តេវាសិកដ្ឋានយុវជនទេបើសិនខ្ញុំមានលុយគ្រប់គ្រាន់មានលុយច្រើនជាងហ្នឹងអូខេប៉ុន្តែពិតអត់មានលុយច្រើនទេហើយក៏កំពុងតែស្នាក់នៅក្នុងអន្តេវាសិកដ្ឋានដែរណាអន្តេវាសិកដ្ឋាន hostel មានន័យថាកន្លែងនិស្សិតស្នាក់នៅ Where would you stay if you have more money តើអ្នកនឹងទៅនៅណាបើសិនជាអ្នកមានលុយអាហ្នឹងសួរដឹងថាអ្នកនឹងគ្មានអីបើតែសួរមើលបើសិនមានទៅណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងមើល contracted forms of would តម្រងកាត់ would ណាតម្រងអក្សរកាត់ would គឺគេតម្រងដោយអក្សរ d បែបនេះណាអក្សរ d បែបនេះអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងមើល in spoken English would is often contracted ក្នុងភាសានិយាយក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសគេច្រើនតែប្រើ would នឹងជាប្រភេទកាត់ខ្លីអញ្ចឹងដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយអញ្ចឹងរបៀបបញ្ចេញសម្លេងវាគឺចេញសម្លេង pronoun ហើយបន្ទាប់មក the ខាងចុង I would go I'd go you would go you would probably like it you'd probably like it he would never do that he'd never do that she would come if she could she'd come if she could it would be cold I'm sorry this is cold oh cold here cold okay remove cold okay it would be cold it'd be cold we would like to go they would prefer to go to the beach they would prefer to go to the beach. They'd prefer to go to the beach. But you know, when speaking, when the words spoken faster, we may don't hear the sound D. But you need to remember the structure people speak. Okay. Okay, now it's the end of part one video clips, or we call lesson A video clips, teaching about start, listening, reading, and vocabulary and grammar already finished. So thank you for all your attention. And now waiting for final part about lesson B of the unit 8. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now and see you in the next part of the unit or final part of the unit.